Hello everyone and welcome to class of AWS Management Console. In this class we are going to discuss about developer tools. So in AWS Management Console we have developer tools. Under this we have code star, code commit, we have code build, code deploy, code pipeline and X-ray. So today in this lecture we are going to discuss about the very first is what developer tools are. AWS Developer Tools are basically a set of services. A set of services which are specially designed so that developers and IT operations professionals can rapidly and safely deliver software. These services can help us so that we can securely store and version control applications source code and automatically build, test and deploy various applications to AWS and AWS environment. Under this we have very first is Code Star. Code Star it provides us a unified user interface that can easily manage the software development activities in one place. AWS CodeStar it enables quick development, building and deployment of applications on AWS. It progresses across entire software development process and can be tracked from backlog of work items to teams. Recent code deployments with the help of CodeStar. Basically, this is a cloud-based service so that we can create, we can manage and we can work with software development projects on Amazon Web Services. An AWS CodeStar project, it creates and integrates various AWS services for your project development tool chain. So this is the function of CodeStar. Next we have code commit. This code commit is a fully managed source control service. With the help of this, it is very much easy for companies to host secure and highly scalable private GIT repositories. Now, what are GIT repositories? The purpose of GIT is to manage a project. With the help of these repositories, we can manage a project or we can set files as they change over time. GIT stores this information in a data structure which we call as repository. A GIT repository contains, among other things, like a set of commit objects. It contains a set of reference to code commit objects which we call as heads. Code commit eliminates the need to operate the source control system, or we don't require to worry about scaling its infrastructure. With the help of this, we can securely store anything from source code to binaries, and it works seamlessly with existing tools. Code build. Code build, it is again a fully managed build service which compiles our source code. It runs various tests and produces software packages that we can ready to deploy. With the help of code build, there is no need to provision, manage and scale the build servers. It scales it continuously and processes multiple builds concurrently. That means with the help of code build, we can compile source code, we can run tests, we can produce software packages that are ready for deployment. Under code deploy, that means AWS code deploy, this is basically a service. With the help of this, we can automate code deployments to any instance, including Amazon EC2 instance and instances those who are running on premises. AWS code deploy make it easy to rapidly release new features. That means with the help of this, we can rapidly release new features. We can help you to avoid any downtime during application deployment. and it handles the complexity of updating applications. We can use AWS Code Deploy so that we can automate software deployments. We can eliminate the need of error-prone manual operations, and the services scales with infrastructure. So it is very much easy to deploy from one instance or to the thousands of the instances running. Code pipeline. AWS Code Pipeline, it is a continuous integration and continuous delivery service for fast and reliable application and infrastructure updates. Code Pipeline build, test and deploy your code every time there is a code change. That means whenever there is a code change, it automatically builds, test and deploy the code based on release process models that we define. With the help of this, we can easily build an end-to-end solution by using our pre-built plugins for popular third-party services. With AWS Code Pipeline, we can pay for what we are using. So we require to pay what we are using. There are no upfront fees or there is no long-term fee for Code Pipeline. Next we have X-Ray. AWS X-Ray, it helps developers analyze and debug distributed applications in production or under development. It can be used to analyze both applications in deployment, development or in production. That means with the help of X-Ray, we can analyze our applications, those are in development phase or those are in production phase. X-Ray provides an end-to-end view of requests as they travel through applications, and it shows a map of applications' underlying components. That means all the underlying components which are in development or in production phase, we can show a map of applications, or we can have end-to-end view of requests which are in X-Ray. So here in AWS Management Console, under Developer Tools, we have this code star, code commit, code build, code deploy, code pipeline and X-Ray. So we have different tools in Developer Tools. With the help of this, we can manage our codes. Thank you so much.